Hello everyone and welcome to 4J Media Live. For this April 5th edition, today we're going to talk about how to get started with Git Bash. So let's go over to google.com and I'm going to go over to my web browser here and I'm going to type in Git Bash. And I'm just going to give you a brief summary today about this. This is going to be a few minute video today. Git Bash is an application for Microsoft Windows environment which provides an emulation layer for Git command line experience. A shell is a terminal application used to interface with an operating system through written commands. So basically what this is I'm going to give you an example because I already have the software on here. We're going to open up Git Bash and I'm going to type in ls so you can see the list of directories that I have on my computer. Okay, so if I go to cd and then type in desktop, so cd stands for change directory. So now I'm on the desktop, so you can see all my folders here. I'll clear that out. And then let's make a directory and let's call this 01 test directory. And the reason why I use quotes, directory, let's see, there we go. The reason I have this in quotes is because I have spaces. So if I make a directory and I just do test, I don't need anything, okay? So let's go to change directory 01 and let's do test directory. All right, how about I do this? Let's make a directory and call it 100 test directory. There we go, and I'll change it to 100. Okay, and so if I type in ls, which you can see there's nothing there. So if I make a directory in here, call it test, and then I touch will create a file. So if I do touch index.html, and I type in ls, now you see in the purple or blue text, that's really purple. The purple text is a folder and the white text is a file. Okay, so if I were to go to File Explorer, and let's go to that and let's find 100 test directory. Okay, so this is what we created. And I'll show you in real time how this works. So we're inside this directory, 100.test directory. So let's do touch main.css, touch main.psd, touch main.mpeg4, touch main.mp3. Okay, so you see that we created all these different files. We created a web document, a CSS file, an MP3, MPEG4, and a PSD or a Photoshop file. We can also do a PDF, so let's do main.pdf. And there you go. So it pops up and it'll show you what program it will open up in or what file format it is, depending on the file. Okay, so let me clear that out. I'll type in ls. So now you can see index main, main.mp3, mpeg4, pdf, and psd. Now if you wanted to remove one of these, we do rm index.html. And you can see in real time, I'm deleting. Let's do main.css. Okay, and then do clear and then ls. So in real time it will update this. So basically when you're in the Windows environment, you right click and you do a folder. It's basically running this command, but what it does is it gives it a new folder name. So it runs a script every time you click that. And it's essentially doing this, make directory new folder is what it's doing. And then when they make another one, it adds a number to it. And so on and so forth. So that's how you can work with Git Bash. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to show you, and then we'll be done for today, is the commands. So this is a great resource. Getting started, what you're going to do is you're going to set up a repository, initializing a new Git repo, cloning, committing, configuring, or common commands. Okay, initializing a new repository, git and knit. Okay, to create a new repo, you'll use git and knit. Okay, so let me try that once. Let's go to my Git Bash, and we're going to do ls. Let's change it to desktop. And let's make a directory. I'm going to call this website. Change it to website. Okay, so it's empty right now. The other way you can do it is you can clone a repo. So I'm not going to do a live example. I'm just going to show you what the commands are. So we do git clone, and then it will pop up a whole bunch of commands. And this is really what I want to show you. So let's do git pull. Okay, so there is no tracking information for the current branch. Git pull remote branch. If you wish to set tracking, git branch set upstream to remote branch master. So what it's doing is it's going to pull that branch down to your computer from the server and do it. But I'm going to close out now. So let's go through this. So this is a great resource. And in a later video, not today, but in a later video, I'm going to go through this step by step and show you exactly how to do all these things that I'm showing you right now. Okay? So thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow where we'll talk about terminal. See you there.